One of the things when you're going through these emotions and you're feeling depressed, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling scared, one of the things you have to do is you have to kind of acknowledge the situation. Acknowledge what's going on. You know, yes, it's a hard time. You just have to like sit there and, in a way, I guess you can say, honor the struggle in a way, because those struggles are what's gonna make you stronger. You know, it's hard to say, like, you can't ignore what's going on and you can't pretend it's not happening. You have to just take it in, you know, and say, accept it for what it is and acknowledge it, you know, and then what do you do at that point? For me, I do like different things. Because, for example, I'll give you when I almost had a little bit of a panic attack. It's when this first started breaking out and people started going to grocery stores and buying everything. And I went food shopping, and I remember I came out and the store shelves were really on low, like almost empty. And I came out of there and I sat in my car, and for a hot second, like, tears started to well up in my eyes, because I was like, this is real. Like, we're not gonna have any food. We're all gonna starve. Like, I can't feed my family. Like, what are we gonna do? We have no supply. Like, we have nothing stored up. Like, we're not hoarders, so we don't have anything. And I started to go through that, you know. And I'm doing this in my car. And the first thing I did is I caught myself. You have to acknowledge it. I caught myself and I said, wait a minute. It's a hard situation. What are we gonna do instead of this? So what I tend to do, everyone's different. One thing I start to do is I start to think about, okay, I've been through worse. Okay? I've been through some shit when I was little. And if I can go through that, this ain't nothing. You start to think about what are some of those tough struggles, those obstacles that you have come over in the past that, you know, that you can sit there and say, man, we're gonna be okay. Because if I got through that, then okay. You know, you're kind of just saying this to yourself, improve yourself. And me doing that kind of made me feel a little bit better, you know, because I realized that I was okay. I'm still here. I'm surviving, you know. I've been through that. I can get through this. And that's kind of that mentality that you have to have. I went for, I did a little conference, was it this past weekend, with Rachel Hollis. If you don't know her, follow her. She's an amazing mentor, motivational speaker. What she started to do is, sometimes maybe people haven't been through a struggle. Hey, maybe you haven't. But one thing you can do is kind of set up this plan, like a backup plan, or a plan for your fear. What did she call it? She called it like confronting your fears. So what you do is you start to say, well, if this happens, for example, I'll give you a great example. Let's say you're afraid of losing your job. You know, you're worried you're going to support your family. You know, that's a reality for a lot of people. So what do? You know, you start making that plan. You say, okay, here it is. If this happens, if I lose my job, then I will what? Okay, then you make a plan. Okay, so for example, I am a freelancer. If they cut back on my hours, then I will what? Okay, and then you go through step by step. Then I will watch what I'm spending right now. Then maybe we'll be a little bit more picky about this or that. And you keep going down and down. Hey, maybe we have to get rid of that car that we, you know, purchased not too long ago, you know, and stick with maybe one car. And you keep going down and down and down and down that list. Because what it's going to do, it's going to make you feel a little better. Like, okay, here, I mapped it out. Like, we're going to be cool. Like, it's okay. Like, if this happens, then we'll do this. So if you had that plan in place, I'm telling you, she did, and I was like, wow, that's great. Like, you know, that's something that you can do. Another thing you got to do is remember to, now this is number 3, okay? Number 4, celebrate those small successes. Like, a lot of things, like a lot of people, what they'll do is, like, you kind of get in this funk. Like, you're like, oh, but nothing's going right, and nothing's going to happen, and this is going to be bad. But you got to think about those little things, right? Like, hey, you ever see those T-shirts that's like, I pooped today? Like, yeah. Like, think about things like that. See, I just made you laugh. I bet I just made you laugh, and I made you feel a little better. But I'm serious. Like, hey, I freaking took a shower. Like, hey, I got dressed today. Hey, look, I put on eyeliner today. Like, um, that that you can be appreciative for, like little things like that. It's just like, hey, like, I got my work done, my kids survived the day without killing each other, guess we're good. you know and another thing I like to do is, this is my number 5 too, is this, so this is the last one. I like to be thankful. I know you heard, if you follow me, you probably know that I have a gratitude journal every day that I do. And I wake up and that's exactly what I do. I write what I'm grateful for. And it may sound corny, or maybe you've heard it a million times, but it works for me. So you might want to try it. Like, it's just something to be grateful. Like, oh, look at this. Like Edie just said, I woke up today. Beautiful example, beautiful example. And that was, I think, my thankful gratitude like a few days ago. Like, hey, I woke up today. Like, hey, the sun is shining. Like, hey, like, my husband made dinner today. Like, little things like that just mean so much, that you're grateful for, that you probably wouldn't have thought of, or even, had any kind of inkling to be even, knowing that it was something to be grateful for. So little things like that I like to do, and I like to write that in my gratitude journal. The other thing, okay, maybe this is number 6, bonus. One thing I like to do is, you have to, okay, yeah, what are you guys grateful for? Come on, write it down here. Who else? We got Michael. He says, I am healthy and I am alive. That's the deal, Michael. Good for you. I love that. I love you. Who else? Polar Bear. I think it's Polar Bear. Sorry, I don't have my glasses with me. He says, it's not corny. It's great. Okay, good. Thanks. Because I thought the journal was, the gratitude journal was a little corny, but thank you for not thinking that. It's not corny. What else? Cassandra says she got to relax a little bit today, mentally feeling good. Yay me. That's a yay. That's a success. Like, you felt good today. Like, kudos to you. Like, that's awesome. Okay? What do we got? Someone says they thank God every morning for waking me up. Exactly. Like, thankful for your family. Someone says thankful for your family. Grateful for being healthy. Someone says for me. Oh, thank you. Love you. Someone says my kids. There you go. Your family. Someone says family. Volunteer fire department peeps as well. Good, because you just talked to my last point. It's about that. Giving back. Doing good things that will make you feel better and make others feel better at the same time. I mean, bonus. How is that not a win-win situation? There are so many things that you can do, like even little things. Like what I try to do is pick one person a day that either I know is going through a tough time, or maybe I haven't talked to in a while, and just say, hey, how you doing? Just wanted to let you know, thinking of you, hope all is well. Because I know I've gotten those messages, and I'm like, wow, like that made me feel good, because I was like, well, they were thinking, like, make someone else's day special. My daughter does this thing. She just comes up to me, and she'll out of nowhere, and I love that she does this, but she'll just come up to me, and I'll be sitting there like doing something on my computer. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing, and not even realizing that. And she just comes over and she just stands in front of me like this. She goes, she just wants a kiss. That's it. She just sits there and she wants to give a kiss, and that's it. And that makes me feel so much better. Sorry. But it's little things like that can make someone's day so much brighter. Even things for charity you can do. Like, I know, like my church, you can go and drop off at the church food pantry. Like, they're taking things that they need to help feed people who are going through a tough time right now. The pantries need help. Maybe drop off some stuff at your local church or local organization. Give them a call first. Don't just show up. And do something like that. Who else you say? Someone's saying my cousin's a nurse and she's always busy, but sent her a quick text thanking her. Yes, thank all the hard workers that are out there. We have nurses, police officers, firefighters, anyone. My postman, my neighbor across the street is a postman, and just, I see the 2 little ones he has home, and it's just, they're going out there every day, delivery men, garbage men, whoever, sanitation, whoever is out there doing what they have to do to make our day easier. Thank them, just thank them. My daughter made a sign, thank you to all our essential workers. Like she has there's a sign in our window, and there's a rainbow, one of those rainbow, you guys know about the rainbow story. She has a rainbow on the door, you know, to let them know, like, hey, we're thinking about you, thank you, you know. Delivery workers, yep, exactly. Love those guys. Happy National Nurses Day, by the way. Yes, shout out to my cousin, Yvette. She lives in Staten Island. She's a nurse. Love you. It's something she's always wanted to do. She's an amazing person. Yvette, love you. And what else? Okay, watching me here at work. Oh, you're watching me at work, Jose. How you doing? So that's about it, guys. I just wanted to kind of get on, talk about that, see how you were feeling. I hope those 5, okay, it was 6, I lied. It was a bonus. 6 things kind of will help you through the next time you're sitting there and you're kind of spiraling out of control and you're like starting to go through that and you're getting your head, or maybe next time you spiral out of control and you want to go to the fridge again or get some snacks. Hopefully those things that I mentioned will help get you through that. So that's it. Calling it a night. Oh, I can't thank you guys enough for checking in and for all your comments, all your love that I'm really appreciating right now, because yeah, everyone, like I said, we're all going through different situations, you know, like that text that my mom sent me. Like, we're all in a different boat, but we're in the same storm together. But you have to watch how you handle that storm, because especially if you're a parent, there are others watching, and if you don't, you're going to start to affect those around you. You know, there's a saying that, you know, don't bleed on the people who didn't cut you. You know, it's that same kind of thing. Like, it'll start to affect your family. It'll start to affect the way you perform at work. You know, you wind up not sleeping. You know, your eating patterns are all off. You know, get out. You know, do something to get your blood flowing. Start moving. You know, go out for a walk with your mask on. Get your mask on. But just stay active. That is my topic for today. You know, navigating through these tough times mentally. And yeah, tune in. I'll do another one next Wednesday at 8 p.m. I'll let you guys know, and I'll pick a different topic.